Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing. Typically I don't do unboxings simply because I don't find them personally to be all that interesting. Most of the time when you buy a product you get the item in the box, sometimes a charging cord, sometimes a lame manual, and that's about it. But in this case this unboxing is going to be more of an unboxing for an unboxing. For the last little while my wife has been wanting to get into photography. Reason being is we have 4 lovely children together. Oh, there's our children behind my computer there. And so she has been shopping for a camera. And go ahead and zoom in on my computer screen there. Now we've been going back and forth on different cameras, different styles. Definitely wanted a DSLR, and we wanted something that was inexpensive. Why do we want something inexpensive? She's never done photography before. We don't know if she's really going to like it or not. So we didn't want to have a huge investment. So I've actually been looking at a lot of used cameras online. And purchasing a used DSLR is kind of expensive. Even for ones that weren't very expensive to begin with, they seem to hold their value pretty well. And so we've been shopping around online and we came across this particular deal. And at the time we bought it, it was actually $80 less than this. So we paid $380 for the camera and 30 accessories. And this is what we're going to unbox today. Now it came in this nice big box. Go ahead and zoom out there. Now I did open this box just to make sure this is what it was, because I'm expecting a few things here over the next little while. There's the packing list. I won't show that to you. It's got my address on there. So in this package, and one of the reasons why I bought this package is because one of the big ones was the cost of the camera. The Nikon D3300 is not the newest cameras. It came out, I want to say, about January of 2014, so it's a little over 2 years old, 2.5 years old now. However, it is still, most places, over $400 to buy new. And a lot of used ones are $350 and up. And so I figured for the price, this seemed to have pretty good reviews on it still. Even more recent views on it are still very positive on it. And for the price, I thought it was a really good deal. Again, my wife's a beginner. We're not going to a $3,000 DSLR for a beginner. She can learn on this. And if she goes further, she goes further. Now, this is a 4-pack of micro close-up filter or macro close-up filter set. This is a bag for it to all go in. Set that to the side. Let me set these down. Sorry, my office is very packed. It's kind of the storage of the house. It's not very big. Simple lens cap holder. Things like this is what they use to pump up the number of items in your kit. It's like when you buy a 80-piece toolkit and 60 of those 80 pieces are little connectors. It's an HF pen. Not quite sure what an HF pen is. So if anybody's watching this and they know a lot about photography and can tell me what some of this stuff is, or can direct me to a good video, I'd appreciate it. Because I myself am pretty terrible at photography, if you haven't noticed that already. This is a travel charger for the battery for the camera. This is just a bulb I think you use to blow off dust with. This is a lens hood. This is, I believe, just a strap or sling. an empty bag. SD card reader writer. Now a lot of this stuff is Vivitar branded, which is a pretty decent brand. It's kind of like the high end of cheap. Prisma I don't know anything about. This is a 2.2 high definition telephoto lens. Here is another multicolored filter kit. Here is a flash. A deluxe starter kit, so it has like a little tripod, an SD card holder, cleaning cloths, cleaning solution, that sort of thing in it. This is a 0.43x high definition wide angle lens. This is a shutter, so this is a remote shutter release. So if you're doing like in a big crowd or something, you can have this down at your side and click your shutter without having to set it on a timer, which I actually really like. Not quite sure what this is. I'll have to look at the invoice and cross things off. It's just a black ring. A 16 gig SD card. An 8 gig SD card. And a tripod, 60-inch tripod, which is nicer than my tripod, so I may swap her out. Of course, that may get me killed. So let me go ahead and switch things around a little bit, and I'll go ahead and open up the camera itself. Alright, so here's the meat and potatoes of what we're getting into, which is the camera itself. It has a 2-year warranty. It says right there. Oh, the sticker we're cutting open. Oh. Come on. There we go. Put my knife away so I don't cut myself. You get some software. Here's the camera itself. It's a nice and light camera. Sure, once you put the big lens on there, it'll make it quite a bit heavier, because the box still feels pretty heavy. Here is the lens that comes with it. Now this lens, from what I read online, got pretty good reviews for a stock factory lens. So this is the actual use range of the lens, and then you lock it away when you're carrying it. So it's smaller when you're carrying it. What else is in the box? So you have a strap, some media cables, a USB cable, a wall charger, and the battery. So this says 8 gig card with DSLR bag, so I'm wondering if that's the bag that came already, and the 8 gig SD card that came with it. So fairly simple. Like I said, usually opening up the box itself isn't that interesting, just the device itself. Let's see. There we go. There's the full camera, and all of its glory. So, if anybody has any suggestions on a tutorial video on how to use DSLR cameras, specifically the Nikon D3300, I'd appreciate it. There's just a lot of things I don't know about photography, like white balance. I know that the white balance exists, I don't know what it is. And ISOs and all that other fun stuff. It's just not something I've ever learned much about. So, hope you enjoyed this short unboxing, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.